Today's rant brought to you by New Works Plumbing of Sacramento. Locally owned for over 20 years, New Works has a fix for you. Just go to newworksplumbing.com for all of your plumbing needs and repairs. NEWWRXplumbing.com. Hey, join me later today, 3 o'clock Pacific, live on Listen Up. Yesterday, we had a phenomenal show. I went 3 hours, had tons of calls talking about the big trade by the Kings. If you missed it, you can check it out on your favorite podcast platform or go to my website, ifyoudon'tlikethat.com. Why all the complaining? Why are so many Kings fans perplexed and upset that they made a trade yesterday? I mean, the team has been horrible since 2006. They're going nowhere. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. And now they have acquired a two-time All-Star in Domantas Sabonis. And Sabonis is the real freaking deal. He's 25 years old, and he walks into the Kings locker room as their very best player. Yeah, you give up Halliburton, who's a young and promising player, but he's not an all-star. You give up Buddy Hield and his large contract, who is disgruntled, who didn't want to be in Sacramento anymore. So why are you complaining? And now you're worrying because Sabonis only has 2 years left on his deal after this season? Didn't we say the same thing about Chris Webber when he was traded for Mitch Richmond? And fans were like, gee, what a horrible deal that is. There's no way in the world Chris will ever stay in Sacramento. How did that turn out? You know what, fans? I understand that you're entitled to your opinion, but what the hell do you want? You bitch and complain when the team doesn't do anything. You bitch and complain when they make a move. I mean, what's going to make you happy? To me, the Kings are a better team. Maybe not a playoff team, but the trade deadline is still tomorrow. You still have an off season. And now the pressure is fully on the shoulders of GM Monty McNair to put the team together so that Sabonis is happy and that he wants to stay here when his deal is up in 2.5 years. What else do you want? Again, your team was terrible. And as good as Halliburton was, were the Kings winning with Halliburton and Fox? No. Did this team look like they were ever going to win? No. So you got to give up something to get something. And that's what the Kings did. But it just seems to me that you just can't make the majority of Sacramento Kings fans happy. You can't win. You can't freaking win. You bitch when they don't do anything. You bitch when they make a move. I don't get it anymore. Here's what I do understand. Fans have said no more. They've stopped going to the games. They don't watch the games. They have become disjointed from the team. Management's trying to get you back. And the only way to do that is to acquire really good players like Sabonis, a two-time All-Star. To me, it's a good deal. I like it. That's my rant for today. What do you think? Leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. And as always, thank you so much for watching Grant's Rant.